Let me get you started on the commercial plumbing side just to give you a start. It's very much like what you did on the residential, so I don't need to show too much, but let's get started with it. Again, we'll go with a new, and remember we need a systems template because we're going to do plumbing. Here comes my new systems template. And I'm going to close my electrical and my mechanical, and I'll go to my 1-plumbing view. Probably going to need to be bigger than that. I don't remember what it was. I'll make it 1 inch equals 20 feet just to see. And I'm going to hide my elevation markers. And now I can insert. I'm going to link my Revit that I had. So now I have to go find it. I think I had that start file. There it is. Bring that in. And that just gives me a reference of where I'm going to put things. Now, I've done a walkthrough already, and we're going to come into the building somewhere along this front. We'll say it's on this front corner right here. And you have to decide where you want your water. I've done my building walkthrough already, and I find I don't need anything in here that I know of, but I'm going to put one valve stop over here just in case. And I need some bathroom fixtures in here. This item, the sink is going to need one. This washing station will need one. This will need one. This will need one. So again, I'm not going to do too much work here. I just know that when they put it in, they're going to need a bunch of water. So I'm going to put a valve stop right there. One of those valve connectors right there. Maybe 2 or 3 gallons a minute. This is a big one, though. I'm either going to have to put 1 or 2 valve stops in here. I need at least 5 or 10 gallons a minute. This is huge. And, 5 gallons a minute is 300 gallons per hour. If this is 3,000 gallons, 10 hours, that's not that much, but, at least 5 gallons a minute. And then you're going to have a bunch of equipment over here that may or may not need it. So I'm going to put a 2 GPM valve stop there and one here. So this is mostly going to be valve stops in this area. Okay, so then, of course, I make my segment view, duplicate, and that becomes rename my cold water supply. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Cold water supply, segment. And I would do the same thing for my other one. So I know that I'm going to need some stuff. So I'll go into here and I'll make a detail line, very much like you've done before. I think I'll choose path of travel lines, and I'll come in here, underground, and then above ground. And that will probably go through the ceiling, above the ceiling, like at 10 or 12 feet, and will run all the way down to the end and over. And then I know I'm going to need a little branch come off over here and drop down to where somebody can get to it. I'm probably going to have a toilet and things like that in here. So I can put those in now if I want. I can do my systems. Where's my systems? And I can place some plumbing fixtures. And remember, I place on a work plane. And so if I've got flush valve, these will probably be flush valves. That's what usually going in greater than 1.6. I don't want that. So I'll put in I'll just put them in as a public 1.6. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put them, but maybe I'll put it over here against the wall. Now I need to rotate it and move it back. Wall. So I've got that, and I'll probably put in some sort of a sink in there, a vanity. Let's see what they've got for there. I don't really have a good vanity, so I'm going to have to load a family of plumbing items. MEP, fixtures, lavatories. I'll put in a vanity. I'll put the vanity here, and I think I have to rotate it. I don't think I rotated it 180. Very poorly done. Let me over so I'm not getting fouled up by that line there. So, and that's going to be my bathroom for what I've got working in. And we're only going to do cold water. And then if I select those and do a copy, it's very quick. So copy it back. Oh, I want to probably mirror it. See if I can do a mirror. Mirror. That. There we go. That might work out cool. And then this, remember I said I'd put in a valve stop. Now this is where it gets a little bit interesting. I can put it in anywhere, but I think I want to get it at a different level. I might have to go in here and create a new level. Right click, create similar, and I'm going to bring it up 3 feet. I'll just here, and I'm going to call that valve stop. Now I've got a new level to put things on. So when I come back over here to put a valve stop in place, remember that was a plumbing fixture. But I'm going to I need to set my new work plane as valve stop so that when I put my plumbing fixture in and I load it, and do you remember where those were? They were in connectors, I think. Pipe connector, plumbing fixtures. I think that's what it was. Put it in sort of right at the end of that line right there. Highlight it. Does show up, and it should give me, I'll have to go back and look, but I should get a flow out of it. Yeah, here it is. So that one's set at 2. So that's a good one. So now I can copy that one wherever else I need it. It says it's at 0 from valve stop. So that's at the right level. Got one there. And I think I wanted one somewhere around here. I'll put it over on this end over here. I'll just put it up against the wall. I'll put one up against the wall over here. And I'll put one up against the wall there. And at least one somewhere over here. That's going to be an interesting one to get my water to. Okay. I might want to put it right along here. Dead. So let me put one like right here. That means that I need to remember to draw a line over to there. And now I can put in my segments and do everything just like you did before. Say what the elevations are. And this is what's called an in-building riser. This would come in, would come out of the ground somewhere near the building, penetrate the wall at, say, maybe 3 foot, and then it would shoot up the corner over here to above the ceiling, maybe at 12 foot, and would run along the wall. I'm not showing it running right along the wall. You'll do that when you make your modeling. Okay, but that's how you would get started. And then your drain, of course, where do you want to drain? You have to have a drain for this. Probably want some floor drains over in this area. Probably need a floor drain over here. So you might be able to put your drains right along a line over here and let everything slope down to there. And they can put in what's called a berm or a floor gutter go to the drain. Okay, the drain could maybe be right down here. Could have a floor gutter with a light slope down to the gutter, and put this floor drain here, 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 and then on out. And then this drain would go be a drain in the water tank. So there you go. I think that gives you enough to go by on how to get started with your commercial plan.